the whole life chart. There's relationship, there's, work, finance, community, all these different parts of your life, health, there's mental health, physical health, all the different things. And I think that you can choose to focus on something versus another. And a lot of the times, especially when you're in the zone of doing something that you enjoy, you really love, you lose track of time and you don't really do it intentionally because you're just so absorbed in that moment. If you can relate to that, comment one in the comments. And like right now, I multitask a lot, and you hear this frequently. People say, don't multitask, focus on the one thing so that when you multitask, you divide your attention, things like that. But see, my baby's sleeping. It's just she's sleeping now, although oh, I was gonna say something else, but never mind. Now I can do my live, right? Like this is not scheduled. Um, and then there are times where I'll be cooking and I'm working on my business. I'm still getting the food done for everybody in the household. And then, or when I'm driving to places, running errands, I don't go to places to work anymore. I work from home. I can work anywhere. When I'm running errands or when I'm driving my kids to places or when I go to places with my family, I could listen to personal development stuff. I'm studying things. I like yesterday, last night or afternoon, yeah, last night I had to go to the emergency room because my oldest daughter, 7-year old, she got injured at a playground. So that's unexpected. Emergencies happen. And during that time, whenever I get a moment, I was still able to check my phone to check on my travel business team, and I was still able to work on my business a little bit, even though I was at the emergency room. And depending on how far you want to go, if you have a home-based business, some people like right yesterday, I mean, I could have done it before, where I share about my business and get that people who work there information, and I connect with them out later on, right? Because it's a personal connection. Hi there, and thanks for joining in on the live. So I just think that there are ways that you can still have a balance. But then you'll hear very frequently that there is no balance. Either if you really want to be successful, you have to sacrifice, you have to kind of, not go to parties and this and that. And I personally think, especially if you have a business where it requires relationship building and connection, then you're gonna have to meet people, right? I would love to go to a party and meet a lot of new people. But then even online, your eyes, oh, thank you. So it's just really important to figure out what you choose to do, and it doesn't have to be no life balance at all. It's almost like what I'm trying to say is there still could be a balance. Well, at times, of course, I have to say that I don't really focus on one area of my life versus another. I pay more attention to certain things and more pay attention to more of something and not others, if that makes sense. Right? So yeah, you can probably see my baby's nose right there. Yeah, there's she's sleeping on me, that's why. But you get the point. See, I am still trying to balance my relationship with my kids, with my family. I have family, visiting from time to time, and sometimes just unpredictable, right? Not everything I can put on a calendar, emergency cases. So yeah, I think there still could be a balance, like homeostasis, right? You could still, when you feel out of balance, a lot of times is I say that it's probably your thoughts are not matching your actions. So you have that feeling of, not where I'm going is basically bottom line. I'm gonna make it short. I don't know where I'm going with my thoughts at this moment, honestly. It's been a long day and I still wanted to jump on. I made it. I made it before midnight here on the East Coast. So yeah, if say hi, thank you for coming in. And if you like what I was saying, please subscribe and then share my content. I am coming to you live every single day, and I just have not set a schedule yet. Um, Thank you for tuning in. Oh, you're in Dallas, Texas? Awesome. I have a lot of business partners there, in the travel business industry, and there are a lot of ports, cruise ports there. So I would definitely one day want to go to Texas just to get on a cruise from there. I mean New Jersey, there, cruises leaving from departing from New Jersey and New York area too, but it's definitely a place that I actually want to visit. I have not been there. So thank you for coming in and watching. That's the thing, right? When we're on social media, or this is really not social media, search engine, we get to really just meet anybody. Oh, you in Jersey? That's awesome. Hey, I'm in Jersey, close to the George Washington Bridge. What about you? Thanks, Anthony, Adrian, for tuning in. All right, I'm done for today. If you want to catch me live at some point, that'll be great. Tomorrow I'll be on. See you. Bye. Oh, really? Awesome.